Is it possible to make $1,000 your first month being monetized on YouTube? Yes, it is. I'll tell you how I did it. I'll tell you how much I made and things that shocked me and things that frustrated me. So let me go into my analytics and we will just jump right in. All right. Look at this. This is what it looks like in your analytics when you have a video that's viral for me. Because I posted this video, 31 Things I Quit to Simplify My Life, basically. And that video, so I was getting, so my views, look, like 55, 58 views. Then I went to 687. Well, okay, that's great. Then it went up 6,000 views. And I just had a little heyday here with the views. The watch time, it skyrocketed from 3, 4, 5 hours up to 678 hours. So this one video is what really got me monetized. And then people started going back and watching my other videos, and those numbers were going up as well. Subscribers, I would get like 1 a day. I would 0, and then it went to 9, 24. So then you can see I'm getting so many subscribers every day, a couple hundred. At the highest was 288. And this is what pushed me up the one video. You know, they say it just takes one video to really get you going. And that's what happened for me as well. I got monetized on September 1st. Now here is what shocked me, because I've watched videos where people would get monetized, you know, and they'd make like 50 cents or $1. They would make just a couple dollars a day. And then my first day being monetized was $24.03. Y'all, I couldn't believe it. It's like, what? Look at this. And it just kept going up, $64. My highest amount I made in one day was $80.52. I could not believe it. And then you see we start falling off the cliff, and it'll go up and down, and it'll go up. And it really was a roller coaster. And so you could kind of see the spikes whenever I'd post a new video, more interest, everything would go up again, including the revenue. And then now it has come back down again. And so the least amount of money that I've made was a couple dollars. I don't know. It takes 2 days for it to process, to come through. So evidently that's why that's not showing. But it was just a couple dollars, that I'd made. And so what I made in my first month being monetized was $1,295.40, I think, and some change. So almost $1,300, my first month being monetized. Now it's not going to be that my second month of being monetized. In the last week, it's $42.87. So I'm really grateful for that. But let me show you, I have found it's important to have your videos, if you can, be over 8 minutes long, because I learned something here. Let me bring this up here. It's a Swedish death cleaning video that I did. Look at this video. 7 minutes and 29 seconds. And this video, look, it has 12,860 views. But this video has just made not very much money. And it's because it's only 7 minutes and 29 seconds. And so it doesn't allow for a mid-roll in the video. If that video had been 8 minutes or more, it would have more opportunity to make more money. It would have gotten a mid-roll ad. And I was thinking, why in the world is it not making more money when it's got 12,000 views, which is my second highest video? And that's how come. It's because it's less than 8 minutes. So it doesn't have a mid-roll ad. So there is a lesson to be learned. If your video can be longer than 8 minutes, you're going to have a little bit more revenue coming in from that. Before I forget, let me just say this. For things like this, looking at your analytics and tips on YouTube, like how to do things, how to make it all work, y'all, you need to go to Money from Zero. Melissa does a fantastic job, way better than I do, at explaining things, and she's so good at it. And she gives so many tips on how to build your YouTube channel. She just impresses me with every video that she puts out. And she's a small channel, new creator, and doing a fantastic job. It's like she just blows me away. I learn something from her every time I watch. I will link to her channel as well. But here's something that's helped me. If you follow Think Media, they have really good information on YouTube channels. So they had a full Saturday workshop. I did the whole Saturday workshop and I learned so much. It was incredibly helpful. So I thought, I'm just going to sign up. I'd wanted to sign up with Think Media, the VRA, Video Ranking Academy. But I thought, I don't know if I want to spend the money to do that. Well, I did the whole day Saturday workshop. Well, then it was discounted. So I thought, well, and I think it was discounted to, I want to say $6.97 maybe, which is a good investment, you know. And so I thought, I'm just going to do it. So I did it and I paid for, that's an annual membership. There are so many workshop videos in there. And I went through those. And they helped me so much. They have one called Niche Finder, which was excellent. Oh, all of them are so good. So I did those, and then I had a video that I was working on. I posted that week, and then everything that I was learning through VRA, I put that into practice, and it was that next video that just shot up, the 31 things I quit to reduce. Well, that just shot up. And a big thing, I learned more about keywords in there, and I structured my videos better. And in that, they also offered a $1 to vidIQ. You could do the month for just $1 and get all of the features. So I did that. The free version of vidIQ is still excellent, but the paid version, that was excellent. So I did that. What this shows is the power of one video. Now let me tell you some of the frustration that I had. The frustrations were whenever I went into my Google AdSense, I had a bank account that was another business account that was tied to it, and I thought, well, I don't want it to go into that, so I deleted that bank account. Well, then on the payment side where it says to set up your account, there was nothing to choose. And I had deleted that account, and then I had nothing to choose. I was like, oh no. So I thought I completely messed it up. There's nobody to talk to, let me tell you. I don't know how to get to a real person if you need help with the Google AdSense, YouTube AdSense. I don't know, because I submitted a question through the forum, and some guy tried to help me. That wasn't going anywhere. So that was a little bit frustrating. I couldn't set up my payment. So my money was going up, and I thought, it's just going to go off into the abyss somewhere, and I'm going to have no idea how to get my money. I had to go into Google AdSense in the taskbar to add another form of payment. But I still wasn't getting anywhere. It wasn't showing up on my graph in AdSense. So I thought I need to set up my tax documents. Y'all, set up your tax. It says takes 20 minutes. It did not take me 20 minutes. It just took 2 minutes. It was so easy to do. Set up your tax documents as soon as you can. Once I set up my tax documents, then we were off to the races. And so then things started showing up. My form of payment was there, all my tax. But here's the frustrating thing. When you go here into Earn, and then over here in the getting paid, this is where it tells you what you're supposed to be doing. And it said, you don't have to do anything right now. And I kept thinking, well, why isn't anything showing up? I was not understanding this because I set up my form of payment and I knew it did, but it was still telling me I had to. So here's the deal. You know how we're so used to clicking a button and things just instantly going through? It is not like that. At least it wasn't for me. It took a while. It took a day or maybe 2 to go through, and then whenever I set up my tax documents, it was still giving me the button to go set up my tax documents. I'm like, I already set up my tax documents. Like, I was losing sleep over this stuff, y'all. The thing was, it just takes a while. So don't get frustrated with it and don't panic. It will tell you what to do, and then whenever a payment drops, they will email you. They didn't email me about the steps that I needed. I had to keep going back and checking. So do that. Keep going into your Earn tab, checking up on it. The only time they emailed me was when my payment was on the way. Then later that afternoon, my payment showed up. And once that money hit my bank account, that I was like, oh, I was a sigh of relief that it finally went through. Because honestly, I thought I'd messed it all up. And it was extremely frustrating. I thought I messed it up. But here's something that I did not expect. For one, when you have a whole lot of views, a whole lot of people have a whole lot of opinions, and they will share them in your comments, and some of them are not friendly. So that was a little bit unexpected. But the other thing that was really unexpected that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can handle this, and that was the roller coaster of this, because I felt so much pressure to put out another video that's going to do the same. So I didn't expect the emotional roller coaster, because I thought, well, once I get monetized and start making money, I'm just going to feel so much better about it. Well, I did not, because it was emotionally draining watching the up and down, because now it's not just numbers and views, now it's dollars. Somebody told me you have to detach yourself from the results. I thought that's pretty good advice. I think I'm going to take that advice. This was just my work, and I have to keep reminding myself, oh, I'm going to do this for 5 months now. I was monetized at 14 weeks, and then it's been the roller coaster ever since then. I did a live stream. Those are so much fun. If you haven't done live streams, do those. I just love them because it gives you an opportunity to visit with your people and really get to know people. But that's how it's worked so far. I just wanted to show you, do a bonus video this week and show you what is possible. You just never know. So what I did is I kept recreating that thumbnail and changing the text on it. And it's not even a bright thumbnail or anything. I had gotten that idea from another video that I saw on vidIQ. So I stayed with kind of the same thumbnails, and I'm about figuring out what the viewers like as far as the format. So I'm trying to stay with that type format. But if you have any questions, I can try to answer them. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.